transit Jupiter in Pisces square natal Neptune in Gemini. Events around you can be confusing and infirm. You may dream of more freedom and adventure, but your ideals and expectations may not be realistic. You may be drawn towards cultism, escapism, through drinking, drugs, daydreaming, or impractical promotional schemes. Keep to your moral ideals and give your help and healing care to those who need your inspiration. This is a period when you have a feeling that everything is disintegrating, nothing makes sense and everything is cloudy. Don't give in to this feeling, for always there must be a solution. You could be lied to and be disappointed. Accept the fact that you have no control over the situation. Keep your communications as clear as possible to avoid unnecessary misunderstandings. Things are not as hopeless as they seem to you now. When transit Jupiter is square your natal Neptune, it is very difficult to prove that your ideals are practical or that they have a basis in the real world. You are willing to give yourself up to your dreams and to those who need you, but you may not know where you should direct your efforts. That is, if you feel strong enough to carry out your ideals, because you rather daydream about them. A false optimism makes you take risks, especially with very limited resources. Therefore, you must be careful with any financial agreement, since you do not see the truth clearly and you allow yourself to be led by an unfounded hope. Some confusion occurs, even to people who are very sure of themselves and their beliefs, therefore it is dangerous for those who always have their head in the clouds. This transit favors creative inspiration if you already practice some form of creativity and have a means of expression. If you are in a spiritual or religious search, maintain your vision and help others, but do not commit yourself at the moment, since the tendency is to look for teachers or gurus who may teach you very little or only serve to teach you how much you are fooled by appearances. It is best to learn to deal with a new inner peace and hope that it will help you to endure certain conflicts. Beware of experimenting with the effects of drugs. Love and private life. Are you in love? In any case, this is the feeling of this constellation. But there is a danger that you may love someone too much. Jupiter inflates emotions enormously but makes no distinction between genuine feelings and illusions. The more magnificent your love seems, the more likely it is to be a deception. You should try to be more careful than usual to counteract your tendency of being gullible. When everything is wonderful, you may find yourself asking, so where is the catch? It does not even occur to you to looking for one at the moment. Is it possible that you simply do not want to find one? If you have your eye on someone in particular but have not as yet revealed your feelings to him, you will now interpret anything possible as a sign that the other person feels exactly like you do. This may be true or it may not. Touch base with common sense now and again. Or share these hopes with a good friend whose advice you can count on. This constellation can indeed promise much happiness, but it provides no indication as to whether this good fortune will last. Nevertheless, you should try to focus on the future and develop a vision of happiness for yourself. The more realistic your vision is, the better the chances will be for it to actually materialize. If you resonate with this reading, don't forget to subscribe.